Hey, it's Tom from PlayStation.com. There are a ton of great games coming to the PlayStation Vita later this year. We grabbed two developers to show off how their games are going to take advantage of the touchy-feely handheld. Invizimals The Alliance, coming to PlayStation Vita later on this year. It uses a lot of augmented reality and a lot of the touch functions of the Vita. How does that work in game?
I mean, basically what we have been able to do, remember we do games for kids, so for us it was extremely important to generate a very emotional connection between the kids and the creatures. And for example, by using touch, we're able to do that. So basically every Invisimal, as in nature, is born in a stage which we call the pup stage, which as you can see here, using rear touch, we can really easily rotate and interact with. And then as they grow, they move to a second stage, which is cold stage, which is this one, and last, to a max stage, which is full-blown adults. And one of the unique features on Invizimals The Alliance is that, again, using touch, which is a very intuitive interface for young kids, again, we can recolor our Invisimal in any way we want. So in this case, for example, we're turning this guy red and blue just because we want to. And check it out, I mean, it doesn't really take any effort from the kid to really do this. And it's a very direct way for you to interact with your game. Or you can do all different actions based on touch. And touch is a very, very direct interface. I mean, think about this. Kids who maybe don't know how to read or they don't know how to write, they're perfectly able to do circles or to do shapes on touch. So touch for us is super important. But of course, even more important than touch is the augmented reality, which we have been able to pull off just because PS Vita is a very powerful platform in which we can do things that we had never been able to dream of before. I mean, if you remember the old Invizimals games on PSPs, you were limited to a marker and you could see the action around the marker, but now we can make an Invisimal appear on a roof or we can make him appear on a wall. We can do anything we want because we have this new technology which is called Smart AR, which actually unleashes the CPUs of Vita so that we can really, again, make sure that gameplay happens anywhere you are.
I've managed to nab Rex from Media Molecule and he's going to show us how Tearaway uses some of the features of the PlayStation Vita. So what are you showing off for it?
So we have currently got the messenger there inside of this barn area. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can do to like reach in and help them on this delivery adventure. So on this example, you see like there's this drum skin material, and when I slap the back of the Vita, it catapults them up into the air. And then in this next little section here, we have, see how the paper's kind of shiny here. That's just showing how I can touch it with my finger. The most unique feature that we have of using the back touch. You can see how the paper looks thinner here. As I move my hand around behind the Vita, you can see it shining through. You can see the symbols on the back of the Vita also like coming through, it's like an X-ray or like tissue paper or something. So if I then press on the back, and then I can start pushing the scenery around and rotating it, having quite a mad effect on the world. We're building a scarecrow. We need to scare away a load of crows that are preventing us from completing our delivery mission. Kind of lacking the terrifying roar that a scarecrow really needs. So we're going to help him out by, I don't know if your microphone's going to be ready for this, but
I'll be a bit away a little bit.
Here we go. And now he's going to take on that voice, and he'll be using that to scare the crows and let you proceed through the region.
So there you have it, two games that are using all the features of the PlayStation Vita, and you can pick them up before the end of the year. We've got even more videos on our YouTube channel. Why not look at that one? Or hit my face or the button to subscribe. Go on, click the button.